The Community Themes and Strengths Assessment identifies thoughts, opinions, and concerns that interest and engage the community, perceptions about quality of life, and community assets that can be used to improve health. It helps to answer the questions: what is important to our community? How is quality of life perceived in our community? What assets do we have that can be used to improve community health? There are 4 steps in the first MAPP assessment, the Community Themes and Strengths Assessment. The first step is to prepare for the Community Themes and Strengths Assessment. During this step, you should establish a subcommittee of individuals from different segments of the community to ensure that different ideas are represented. Determine the most effective approaches to gathering information from a cross-section of the community. Those mechanisms include focus groups, surveys, windshield surveys, town hall meetings, and informal discussions with the community. Determine how those approaches will be implemented and maintained, and how the data gathered from whichever approaches you decide to pursue will be analyzed. If a community survey will be implemented, consider how that will be developed, disseminated, gathered, and analyzed. Give strong consideration to gathering information through meetings or mechanisms already established within the community. Identify organizations within the community that have established meeting times and try to get on the agenda of those meetings. The most important thing is the community's participation on the committee and throughout the process. The second step of the assessment is to implement information gathering activities. Several ways to achieve this are: hold community discussions that ask open-ended questions to better understand the community's thoughts and opinions. Conduct surveys or questionnaires that gather participant information on their views of the quality of life in order to determine community needs. List the community's assets to help determine what areas can best address community needs and concerns. The third step of the Community Themes and Strengths Assessment is to compile results. In this step, create a comprehensive list of ideas and themes brought up from the previous meetings. Share the list with the community. The fourth step is to ensure that community involvement and empowerment is sustained. During this step, the committee's job is to keep track of the people who participate in the surveys and committees for this assessment so they can use them for future MAPP assessment activities. Send out progress reports to update participants on the status of the project. Establish community dialogues to ensure continued participation. Create a final plan for implementation of activities and programs during the action cycle phase of the MAPP process. Summarize key findings. The Community Themes and Strengths Assessment allows community members to become more invested in the MAPP process by giving them a voice. The assessment allows them to give their thoughts and impressions, which bring to light important issues and help discover possible solutions. The themes and issues discovered with this assessment will help to offer additional insight into the findings uncovered in other assessments.